Hey everyone. Hey Plotter. Hey Watchers. Hey Green Star. It's like she heard you type that. My wife is on time as always. How dare you, Watchers? Hey Fluffy. See, did I miss anybody? Hey RGM. How is everyone? Busted. He is busted. He'll be in the doghouse later. Just kidding. Any protests over there yet, Plotter? Lots of them here. Hey Bailey. Hey Polly. Why can I not see Valarie? Hey Jedi. People can't be arsed over here. And there's Valarie. There's mayhem here. Oh, not because there's no door. Plotter lives under the stairs in RGM's house. Just like Harry Potter. Who did Corinne? Yeah, there's loads of protests here, control. And it's causing huge traffic delays. It's been going on all of last week and all over the weekend. Traffic is mayhem. She probably paid for Corinne. We're seeing them one over. It is crazy, yeah. The whole country's up in arms. Hey, Vampy. How are you? Someone has to keep an eye on Plotter. Who better than you? Hey, Jane. Jelly finally got exposed. Yeah, she's on the whole AI buzz over there, you know. Lie after lie after lie. I wonder will she say the same about the other ones that he has yet to release? They'll all be AI too. Unless people actually go to the bother of watching them, expose them live. Hey, Cassandra. I'll drop the link now because you're both here. Hey, Maz. Welcome in. Yeah, a voice note tampered with. How does that work when you play it on a live? Someone tell Cassandra I said hello. Cassandra Plotter says hello. Is there a way of clicking on that to try? I don't know why she is blocked. She should not be blocked. Let me see if I can go back up and. Valerie's here. Valerie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Let me take down that banner.
Good, good, good. There seems to be a delay. Let's see.
Is there a delay?
No, I think it's gone. We always have. Oh, wait. Yes, there is a delay. Yep.
And Cassandra's here. Welcome in, Loretta.
Oh, you got a big time delay.
Am I up?
Can you hear us, Cassandra?
Yes.
Oh,
Does
that's
anybody
better.
else have a delay?
Can you
Have you
see
got
me?
a delay? Yeah, I can see you.
I may need to sign back off and sign in because I have a huge delay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna calm down.
Okay.
Just my dog is being hard-headed right now. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Hi, Father.
Let me turn this up a little bit. It's a little bit low.
I'm low.
No, I have you now. It's my end, not yours. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Try it again. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you perfect. Is that any better?
I can.
Testing.
We can hear you, Sissy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a delay. It's so weird.
It's a bit, yeah, it's probably. I get that sometimes when I'm on StreamYard too. Going on panel, it can be a little bit slow to travel.
That means they're going to be talking over you guys. Oh, my God.
Is
Oh,
it?
man. How do we fix it?
Good question. Vamp, any idea?
Plotter knows.
Plotter.
Yeah, Plotter knows everything.
Let's see, stream this to your audience. Because it wasn't like that last time.
Refresh.
Huh.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to remove and put you back up, Valerie, and see if it helps.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully that's helped.
I don't need to sign back off or anything?
No. Is there still a delay?
Let's see. Nope.
Good. Good, 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 good.
I don't think so. I think we're good. And I'm just chilling. Just tell me when, as usual.
Anytime you're ready, you can just take the lead.
I didn't think I'd be back up here again, but here I am. Just looking at some of the posts that's been going up. And I don't know. I'm like, wow. For one, I never had a problem with Stephanie blocking me. It's never been a problem, never been a question. I didn't call. It's never been, no issue with that.
Mm.
And it's still no issue with that. But my thoughts go back to when we all first started, and we all got along, just doing well. And it just seems like this breakdown in communication just throws everything off as far as the goals, everything that, we were trying to do. I think
Mhm.
everybody had the right heart to do what they were doing. The people that I came in contact with anyway. Uncle Mike, to start it off, he's all about helping people, not just children, but just people. Stephanie, leading when he left, everybody was on the same page as far as helping the children. But one thing I know, that when you have a business or when you start some type of volunteering to help, your heart can be in the right place. But when things are out of order or you don't do them the proper way, it causes confusion. It causes people to wonder what's going on. And to me,
Right.
that seems like what has happened. That seems like that's where the breakdown came in, and it still is there. For me, if I've started several new businesses and I learn as I go. I know Steph
Yeah.
says she's had her business for years, the Lorraine Academy, she's had it for years. So that's wonderful. But sometimes when you start new endeavors, like helping the children, like we were doing, taking money as we were helping Cassandra and Ada and whoever else that we stepped up to
Mhm.
help. There are protocols and different things that need to be done that were not
Exactly.
done. And that's okay if you don't know, if you skipped it, if you forgot about it. It's okay that you go back and fix it. It's okay, because that to me is what led to the confusion with Cassandra, the confusion with Ada's children.
Mhm.
As far as the children are concerned, what should have been done before helping any child to get back into the custody of their parents, wherever they are, whatever it is, there should be follow up. There should be not just follow up, but you got to look into these things to find out,
Yes.
because some children are in households where they should not be,
Mhm.
more than we want to even admit. They shouldn't
Yeah.
be there. But if we're going to support any parent to get their children back, we first need to find out why they were removed.
Mhm.
Now, when Danny brought that up, and one thing about Danny, she's going to do her work, she's going to do the research, and that's what she
Mhm.
did. So when she brought it up, like I said, I don't care if it was Ronald McDonald who brought it up. Doesn't matter to me.
Right.
I don't know Danny. I don't know Jag. I don't know Maggie. I don't know these people. So when I saw it on her channel, and I see that's her model, that's what she does.
Yeah.
She researches.
Yeah.
And so to see that information, to see the facts right there in front of me, it doesn't matter that Danny put it up. And as far as the social services, because I heard somebody say, well, with the social service, with social services, they are not always right. They don't do things the right way. They don't da 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 da. But the bottom line is, whether they handled things the proper way after they got all that information is not the point. The
Mhm.
point is that they took that information and made it available, whether it was available
Yeah.
to the police, whether it's available to the family, they made that information available. Now, what they did afterwards, we have no idea. But the fact is that information was there. I don't follow any cliques. I don't follow anybody's program.
Mhm.
Stephanie and I are the whole group. We were there working together. So sometimes you'll get off track, or sometimes, instead of calling people pigs and monkeys and things of that nature,
Mhm.
it's the attitude. It's the attitude. You change your attitude, you change your life. It's the
Yeah.
attitude where you communicate with one another and say, well, if somebody had come to me and said, well, Val, you're supporting Danny and you know, we're against her because she talked about us for 3 weeks or whatever it is. And I could have explained. If you had come to me, I would have told you just what I said a minute ago.
Mhm.
Danny is doing the research. She's done the research. It's not about our relationship.
Yeah.
All I keep hearing is we're all about the children. We're all about the
Exactly.
children. That's all we care
Mhm.
about is the children. So when it comes to Ada's children, we don't care anymore.
Exactly.
So we take that information and we just disregard the police
Mhm.
information. We disregard social services information, and we just keep on the course that we're going to do what? Save face? I thought it was
Yeah.
about the children. And
Children.
I just don't
Mhm.
understand how I could, I don't care about being blocked. I so don't care. I haven't been on here in a year. I don't care about that. What I care
Yeah.
about is the fact that all of these things are being said like I'm a demon and, I need to go and ask for forgiveness and repent. Listen, the things that I have done, the decisions that I have made, I don't need to repent for. God has given
Mhm.
me wisdom. I don't just follow after somebody, even if we're working together. I would think I'm working with people of maturity where I could say, hey, maybe we need to start doing it this way because
Right.
that should have been done in the first place. That's the bottom line. But we got a
Yeah.
year or so later where they're still windmilling
Mhm.
for Ada. They're
Right.
still windmilling. And it's like, whether you blocked me, I would have gotten off after seeing this kind of behavior and after seeing facts like that, and nobody really taking the initiative to say, hey, wait a minute, we're going in the wrong direction.
Absolutely.
Now, just because it's coming from Danny, so what?
Yeah.
That the storm guy who was, doing crazy stuff to his
Mhm.
daughter, that came from
Mhm.
Danny too.
Yeah.
Well, it came from a couple other channels, but Danny did that background work and found
She
out
did it.
he's no longer on here. But say, for
Mhm.
instance, we were following him. Were we supposed to still follow him after those facts are up there?
Right.
No, we're not following
Mhm.
him. The facts are there. We
Mhm.
see. We see with our own eyes. So it's not that I was coming against Stephanie. And then again, they're talking about this prayer line thing where I, was talking about Ada and talking about with Stephanie. What I just said right now is the same thing I said on there before we prayed. And nobody tells me how to set up a prayer or how to say what I got to say. I say what I want to say. I say
Yeah.
what God puts in my heart to say. Nobody tells me how to pray. I prayed according to his will. And I asked God to protect those children,
Mhm.
even if it was from their own parents. And that prayer stands. Now, if you don't
Yeah.
like it, fine, block me. But calling me out of my name, I'm not the only one that confesses to be a Christian. Stephanie,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not on here to judge, put anybody down, or anything like that. But when I hear my name being thrown around and people calling me demons and all that kind of stuff, listen, we just had Easter, Resurrection Sunday. And if they could do that to our Christ Father, they could do that to Jesus. I don't expect anything less. I don't. If they could do it to
Mhm.
him, yeah, you could do it to me too. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Talk about you. Just say crazy stuff about you, calling me demons, calling me all this kind of stuff. I am very far from a demon. And I am very far from being someone who just follows a crowd. If
Right.
anything, if we're going to work like adults, then why not work together and say, okay, going forward, what we're going to do is we're going to check out these situations that happen like this because what Danny did should have been done first,
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
period,
Mhm.
period. But instead of fighting against that and then being angry with the person who supports her channel, I don't play games like that. I don't. I don't play it with my family. I don't play games like that. And then you have, who was that? Angela. Angela said something about,
Let me pull this up
well,
here.
where's that? Do you have that
Where is
post?
it? Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. What does that say?
This is
She said,
Angela's.
Angela is saying that she said that she could, no, that we could have come and talked to her, which is what I was doing, but she blocked me. I wasn't being nasty. We could have had a conversation. Now, could you put up the other part? You know, this is what I'm talking about with the lies. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I don't know if you guys, I hope I don't mess nothing up when I do this.
Can you read it there, or do you need me to read it?
Snoopy, you're sounding breaking up.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to refresh. Okay, hopefully now that's changed. Is the sound any better?
Yes, much better.
Good. I had to come out and refresh. Is Valerie there?
And it's so cold.
You cold?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was showing the one there that Valerie sent me, and it's about Angela saying that she's blocked from the page. Angela, Steph was told she was welcome to come over and have a conversation. Obviously, there are questions. Valarie has brought up a lot of good points and a lot of questions that I've already said that would be prevalent under transparency for you to answer. And considering that you are still maintaining that Ada was legit, despite all the evidence that's out there, it would be good to have a conversation.
What happened with Valarie?
Let me drop the link. I think she may have dropped down. Maybe when I come back in, I'll copy and paste the link again. Recently, too, she did state that she didn't get any money off Murph, but I showed a receipt of when Murph was on Madgie's panel, and he paid her rent, and he obviously sent money for Ada too, because it's written on it. And he knew he was being used with being over there. Now, here's Valarie back.
Okay, I think I'm back.
You're back.
All right. What I was gonna pull up, it's got a little delay. Oh shoot, that delay.
So y'all know we aren't technology savvy.
I'm still learning this.
I type like this.
Index finger.
Yeah, and so by the time that I'm done typing, the conversation is on something else.
Okay, let me re-add Valarie, and hopefully
Maybe
that
I
line
have it
is
up
gone.
twice or something. Oh, you know what? You know what it is?
What is it? Have you the
I
TV
had
on?
two. I had two screens on.
Ah, okay, that's what you're. Yeah,
That's why. Figured
yeah.
it out myself. I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody else is having this problem. Maybe it's me. I think that's something we need to look into.
So let me see. You wanted the image with Angela, right? Let me grab it here. There it is there. Yeah, and this is Angela. No, actually, we've done that one. Steph. This is it here. Yeah, so was this sent to you, Valarie?
Sippy?
Mm-hmm. Is the sound okay?
I don't hear her.
I don't hear Valarie either. I think she's frozen.
I know it looks like there.
Yeah, let me remove and then re-add. Okay, she's moving now. I can see her backstage. So hopefully that's helped.
That wasn't me this time.
Now that's better.
Okay, that wasn't me this time.
That's better.
But anyway, that first message showed that she was saying that she wasn't being rude. That
Mhm.
But the devil's busy.
I don't know what's happening with the connection. Let me try again.
Because mine is fine.
Yeah, yours is fine. Yeah, it's slow to even show on screen. Let me pull up this message while we're waiting, just in case she's refreshing. Yeah, I think she is.
Can you like give me 10? Yeah.
Cassandra, were you ever a mod over on Steph's?
No way.
No? Okay.
Mm.
Oh, here's Valarie. Just wondering.
Yeah, okay. No.
am I back on? I have to
Hey.
pull up this stuff.
Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, it sounds better now.
Yeah, that's better. Can't see you though.
Can you see me or Valarie?
People to understand that I don't jump on bandwagons. I'm not. I had no idea that that's what the expectation was. I never would have even joined. Period. Because if you see somebody going in the wrong direction, that doesn't mean you continue to go in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened. But why all the anger and why all the name calling and all of these other things? Because somebody decided to go in a different direction. Stephanie made it very clear that she decided to go in a different direction. Do you hear me calling her pigs? Do you hear me calling her monkeys? Do you hear me calling her names? Absolutely not. There is nothing wrong with somebody going in a different direction. And then you say, well, if you're not supporting what we're doing over here, then I just block you. Well, that's exactly what you should have done. Because once I see that information,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be on that. I'm not a follower. I follow God. I'm not following anybody over a cliff. And if it is about the children, let it be about the children.
Exactly.
Let it be about the children. I mean, if you have and this was something new for us. It was new on Mike's channel, Uncle Mike's channel. It was new. So there are going to be hiccups. There are going to be things that we may, do that we can do better later when we come across something and understand it. Then we do better. You just start deleting people and blocking people because there may be a different way or so. I mean, so what if somebody has a new idea or a different idea, then we just block them? I mean, how do you work with people like that? And Miss Gothi, with all of this bone carrying, and you're still saying that I was talking about Stephanie on that prayer line, and you're still telling an untruth. I was not talking negatively about Stephanie. And then Stephanie mentioned something about she called me and asked me something about CsSondra. Way back then, when that was going on, I didn't even know CsSondra. Like I said, I blessed her with the urn. Now, with Bonnie took a beating. And it just brought back the memory of what was going on at that time. Bonnie had just sent someone money, a large sum of money. When CsSondra's situation came up, she wanted to give CsSondra money. I think it was $300 or something like that. Stephanie called me and she asked me, could she give Bonnie my phone number, because she was just not wavering, but she was trying to make her mind up on what she wanted to do as far as giving CsSondra money. I called her. She was in tears. She was in tears. And the reason why was because she had already given money to someone else. And she made a commitment, or she told CsSondra or maybe Stephanie that she was going to give that money. She got into an issue with her husband. Her husband was against her giving out more money. And I told her, and I prayed with her too, but what I told her was this. I said, Bonnie, it's wonderful that you have a beautiful heart to give. That's wonderful. But here's the thing. God is not going to impress upon your heart to give to anybody if it's causing confusion and breakdown in your marriage. That's first. That's first. And we prayed about it. That's the situation with CsSondra and Bonnie and anything else I don't know about. But that's how that happened. Stephanie asked, could she give the number? She gave the number. She was already hysterical because she really wanted to give. She wanted to give. And her husband was like, this is too much. Because when Bonnie's giving, she's giving 300, she's giving 500. And, when people are trying, sometimes if it doesn't happen, that doesn't mean you need to berate them. They tried.
Yeah.
Just like Stephanie, I'm not berating Stephanie. She tried. We all had the right heart to do what we tried to do. But there are some measures that we missed, some things that we missed that we should have put in order. So instead of berating and being so mean and hateful towards somebody who's done nothing to you, even this breakdown with CsSondra, that's a communication situation. That is an organizational situation. If we have started something on Uncle Mike's or Stephanie's channel where we're going to be blessing people with money, then you need to set that up right. You need to set it up so that everything is transparent, that the money goes directly to the person, all of that stuff. Because if you don't, it's going to leave space for errors and space for speculation. So instead of getting mad at everybody and getting mad, just fix it. Just do it the way it needs to be done. So that you don't have all these issues. And then you have to turn around and cuss people out and call people pigs and monkeys. Really? I was like, am I in the 5th grade again? No, you can't be my friend. No, you can't talk to me. I'm not talking to you anymore because you did this. I'm not talking to you. You're a monkey. You're this. Come on, for real?
Yeah.
And we're talking about saving the children? We need to save ourselves. How are we going to help children? We're going to help children acting like children?
You said it. Yeah.
It's crazy. And then you get on other channels and everybody's laughing and kikiing. Murph has lost his life. He's not here anymore. And he's being spoken about like he was nothing. That was a human being. That was your brother at one time. But because he lied, like a whole lot of lying's going on right now.
There is a lot of lying going on, yeah.
So you talk about him like he didn't exist, like he was some monster or something. It's like, you got to look at yourself before you start pointing fingers at other people and see what could I have done better. Because we were all up there. I used to call him my Murph. Like I call Plotter my Plotter. Because these are the people that I'm familiar with. And you begin to have a, relationship, even though it's on YouTube. But we talk about that man like he never existed. Like he was nothing. Because he lied. There's not anybody on this YouTube that does not lie. But one thing I did notice about Murph, even if he was lying, he was trying to help. He was trying to help. And he's no longer with us. And to talk about him like he was just nothing. And like Stephanie seems to just be really gung-ho about telling people how they're nothing. Well, thank God that you're not the one that measures people. Because there's nobody on here that's nothing. Not even you. And I'm asking people to look at yourself. Stop pointing the finger at everybody else. Look at yourself. I know there's things that I can do better. I know there are. And if a person that I'm around sees something I can do better, please tell me. I want to get better. I want to do things better. I want to keep growing. I might be 62, but I'm not finished growing. God deals with me every day with things I need to do, things I need to be better at, things I need to learn, always learning. But this kind of behavior, we can't help no kids.
No. And then there's the question of what children was she helping, because it certainly wasn't Ada's. Was there any conversation on the front end, say, where it was discussed what had come to light by Danny in relation to Ada's children? Or was it just that doubling down and short-sighted tunnel vision of just keep pushing and keep collecting and drive this, that Ada, the whole Ada situation is real when it wasn't? Because if you're helping the children, and that's extremely valid, if your whole principle of coming on and saying it's about the children, and then you are fundraising for somebody who is directly responsible for harming those children, and the children were removed, where is that about the children? And where was that? It wasn't corrected. It was hidden that this had come to light, and it was gaslit. People were gaslit and told this wasn't happening. This person is lying. Other people came forward and said that they saw the reports. They lied on their behalf also, all to be able to keep this moving. Instead of saying, right,
it's still moving. Today.
Still moving.
And I'm like, what is going on?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Yeah,
And you're
exactly.
upset with me because I didn't
Yeah.
go along after I found out? Really?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing I was praying about, I prayed that whatever happened with Ada in that situation, for her healing, that she gets better so that she can have her children when she's healthy enough to have her children. But with all that I saw on there, she shouldn't have been around anybody's kids.
No, no,
And
I
until
agree.
she gets better, until she gets the healing that she needs so that she can be the mother those kids deserve. Yeah. My prayer changed, Miss
Right.
Gothy. My prayer changed.
Yeah. It's got to be about kids.
But never a time where we sitting in there talking about anybody. There was many people, and like she said, well, Michelle was on
Yeah.
there. Michelle never went and told Stephanie. I wonder why. Because there was nothing to tell
Yeah.
Stephanie. There was nothing to tell her. And she wasn't the only one. There was nothing to tell her.
And Steph clearly knew. She clearly knew if she was so offended that somebody was over in Danny's chat, she heard what had come to light. So instead of saying, okay, we can learn from this, any person that they're going to be working with should be checked out in their background firstly, not just take
Absolutely.
somebody up, do a fundraiser, take them at their word. Yes, social services might get some things wrong. For the majority, people
Yeah.
are removed from family as a last resort in most cases. In
It was
most
the police
cases,
department
it's an
and the Social
absolute last
Security. It was
resort.
two of them. It
There
wasn't
you
just
go.
it wasn't just child
Exactly.
services.
Yeah, the
It
level
is
of
what it
abuse
is.
these children suffered was horrendous, horrendous. And then you've got a slogan of the children. So is it really about the children? Who knows? And they're the questions I think Steph needs to be able to answer,
It needs
especially if
to.
it's still running to this day where she stands on it. Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with like I said, when you first start out with different, there's nothing wrong with learning and making turns and but to just stand on something you see right before your eyes. I mean, what else are you going to go on? Just Ada saying what
Yeah.
she's saying? Of course she wants her kids back. Who wouldn't want their children back? Well, some people don't even want kids and have them, but she wanted her children back. Absolutely. But did she need them back?
Absolutely
Was she
not.
healed from what was going on?
Mhm.
No one really knows that part.
But you're still windmilling for her today.
Yeah.
And I don't
And I think,
I don't give an apology for going on Danny's channel and I support whoever I want to support at whatever time I wanted. I gave her 5. I should have gave her more, even though it was about Diddy. But I mean, who's to control
yeah,
where you go and who you give to? That's just
who you
ridiculous.
support. Right. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then she said I was going against her, Jag, and Maggie. I don't know. I don't know Jag. I don't know Maggie. I wasn't going. I speak and I stand for I have wisdom. I use my wisdom. I don't care what Jag is
Yeah.
doing or saying or Maggie is doing or saying. If you show me something, that's what I'm going by. What I see with my eyes,
Yeah.
what I hear with my ears. Not because Jag and Maggie and whoever else is saying something and Stephanie. We're not perfect.
Right.
We make mistakes. We go the wrong direction sometimes.
Yeah.
Turn around. Because I'm not going off the cliff with you. You can block me till the cows come home. I don't care about being blocked.
Yeah.
I really don't.
The truth is still the truth.
But the thing is, I mean, if you guys are serious about these businesses and helping people and that kind of stuff, how are you going to do it with that type of attitude?
Yeah.
I mean, there's times when on Maggie's channel, you're just cussing people out. But we just finished praying 5 minutes ago on the other channel.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding. But I'm the
Yeah.
demon. I'm the one that don't really know God. And what? Yeah, I do. I do. I do. And when we can control our emotions, we can pretty much control everything. Because, you know, you're not going to be successful in handling any type of business with that type of attitude. And I'm here to tell you, you're just not. It's not going to be successful. You got to be able to deal with people.
No.
You have to be able to talk to people and understand that it's not going to always go your way.
Right.
It's not going to
And the
always go your way,
transparency is a given. Transparency is a given. It's not something you should be
especially when
getting
it's money.
defensive over. You should absolutely be able to show
Especially
everything.
when it comes to money. Especially when it comes to money
Yeah.
and receiving and
Yes.
taking. And when you're on YouTube, you got all these people on here. You think there's not going to be questions?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There
Exactly.
will be. And I think the main thing that I really want to talk about is the fact that you keep saying that it is about the children. Then let it be about the children. Let it be about the children. Fix the things that are wrong and let it be about the children. I think it was a great initiative that was started. We were all on the same page. We were all doing it. Ain't nobody even talking about the children except it's all about the children. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's talking about anything in regards to finding these children or the next steps or anything. It's all about berating and
Mhm.
calling names and getting mad and going on other channels. And what about the children?
Yeah. This elusive idea. Yeah.
It's
Nothing
crazy.
tangible.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was so much that was said. But, you know, I'm not going to keep defending myself. I don't need to defend myself anymore. But I mean, when you hear something, it's just, you just want to, you know, because it's like, that's a lie. Just like when Angela said, oh, I
I get
wasn't
it.
being rude. You
Yeah.
weren't being rude, really? Yeah, I beg to
Mhm.
differ. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
So
Me
I
either.
didn't know.
I'm not familiar with Angela whatsoever.
I didn't know why you sent that to me, but you sent me a video. And so I say thank you. When
Yeah.
somebody sends or gives me something, I say thank you. I didn't know. Don't thank me. You weren't being rude,
And then the
really?
attitude changes. Yes. Yeah.
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 That's all I have to say. If anybody got any questions or anything, I never ask people that. I'd be like, okay, I'm bye. I'm out of here. But yeah.
Does anybody any questions for Valarie?
Where did Miss Cassandra go?
I'm here.
She's
I'm
here.
here.
My mind. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ah.
I'm just calming down right now because of Max.
Oh, he doing his thing.
That's
huh?
okay.
Yeah, you know him, sissy.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, he thinks
Doesn't
he can
seem to
get
be
away.
any questions. Nobody's writing anything.
Oh boy.
Well, I have questions too, and my question really is to Star. I want to know why she did this, and why isn't
Yeah.
Stephanie questioning her too? She brought it up.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Stephanie thing between me and Stephanie and all that stuff, that's dead. That's gone. My question is for
Mhm.
Star. Would like for her to, come and tell me why she would throw out this information about me, knowing that she doesn't even
Mhm.
know me, you know. So
No, not you, Angela. Not the Angela in the chat. Just so we're clear. Yeah. Not you, Angela. A different Angela. It's a different Angela. Yeah, I agree, Cassandra. And they keep asking, how did this come back up after a year? That's exactly how it came back up.
right,
Somebody running their mouth,
yeah,
misinformation, lying about somebody on
yeah,
another channel,
yeah.
and this is how it comes up.
So
That's how it came up. And Cassandra
Definitely.
asked, could she come up and clear her name? Yeah.
Because this needs to be resolved. You accused me of something I've never accused you of. I don't even know you. I don't even talk about you, even though everybody else does in the chats or whatever. But I might say something here and there, but I don't disrespect her at all.
No, you don't. You
Just
don't.
don't even follow them.
You really
That's
don't.
what I do. Right. If I don't like it, I just don't go
Mhm.
there. Why go there if you don't like it?
Yeah. And the sad thing is, you may never get an answer as to why Star went over there saying what she said. Do you know?
Yeah.
There is no explanation other than he lied,
Yeah,
went on to
messy
another
or anything.
platform for whatever reason.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
But
would
it's
like
damaging. This stuff
yes,
is
and I would
damaging.
like yeah, but I would like for them to stop saying
Yeah,
my
you
name.
deserve an apology at least.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You
Because-
deserve an apology at the very least.
And that would be greatly appreciated.
Oops, don't hold your breath for that
I
one.
hope you get it. I do hope you get it.
I'm kidding.
There ain't no need to make it messy. Because if that was the case, I would be up in them chats hunting her.
Yeah. And you're not. You don't operate that way.
No. So, she wants to go on her own live or do something. I don't know, but I want an answer. And I want proof. And that's
Of where that came from. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
was
can
Stephanie
understand
supposed to
that.
be
Yeah.
giving you $1,000?
Yeah, giving me $1,000, and they said Stephanie said that the people wanted their money back, but I took off with it. Like that bitch took off with it, stole the money. Stole what money? What $1,000
Yeah.
you talking about?
Crazy.
Yeah. And she told me to watch it in the chat, and I told her she better watch it.
Yeah. And you hadn't said it or done anything. So to actually go up and lie on somebody and then to threaten them and say, watch it,
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I tell you. Well, Stephanie was saying that, what did she say? That she was supposed to be asking you for $1,000 or getting $1,000 from you.
So apparently all I can say is this. Star said, yeah, well, she um stole the money because Stephanie was saying she wanted it back, but I didn't give it back. I just off with it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
and she had not received it whatsoever.
No.
Wow, sir.
Stephanie's never said nothing like that to me.
No.
Oh.
No.
And no matter what she says or whatever, there's no denying how much I appreciate what she did do. Okay?
Yeah.
It's just, that it is what that is. That's it. And I don't have nothing else to say about that at all. And I would appreciate her and them to take my damn photos down, especially a photo of my son.
Yeah, that should not have been posted whatsoever without your permission. Really.
A photo of what?
Her
A
son.
photo of Willie. I mean, a video of Willie and picture of me and Max Thanos. Me and Max
Really?
Thanos. Yes.
Yeah, she was doxxed. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And stated my state I'm in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
can report that. You did ask for it to be removed. You can report it. And if it's not removed, you can absolutely go and have a stroke for privacy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. And it said somebody else could do it on my behalf. So either one of y'all.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that stuff.
Right?
That's
Is the
crazy.
email that I have for you attached to your YouTube?
Okay.
I'll message you in the background about that.
Okay. And so, Miss Scott, please, now.
Yeah.
You don't even know me. I don't know you and don't want to. I don't know.
That video should not be up. There is no
Absolutely.
reason to
What
have that
channel is
video
that
up.
on?
Really.
Miss Offit, whatever the heck her name is.
Or
Who?
shared. Yeah, it
That
should
one.
never have even been shared to
Yeah, and
somebody
that her
else.
profile picture. Whoa,
Mhm.
scary.
Wow, wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you.
I'll help you with that, Cassandra.
Okay, I am too, and I thank you, Snoopy, for allowing me to get up here. I think it was Jane.
Anytime.
It was Jane, and Control. When Stars came into the chat and said that, and I asked Star in the chat, "Do you have proof?" And then they said, "Well, you can get a hold of Snoopy. Snoopy can help you with you if you have proof." So that's what they got me in touch, told me to contact you.
Yeah.
So I appreciate them. I appreciate you.
Anytime. Anytime.
I
And
do
you,
as
And the same
well.
with you,
Thank
Brenda.
you.
Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I don't have to come back up here.
yeah, y'all better leave my sister alone.
It's just sad.
Yeah,
It's really sad. It really is.
It is. Yeah.
yes,
But I guess it's the nature of the beast.
All of this deflect. Yeah. All of this to
Yeah.
deflect from. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
sad.
that's all I want to say as well. That's it.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody will just drop it, leave it alone.
Mhm.
It's over. Don't nobody care anyway.
Just agree to disagree. It's okay not to agree, and it's okay not to be on the same page. But you don't
Yeah.
have to attack people and do all this. You just don't have
The
to.
truth is
No.
the truth. The receipts, come on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm going to get me something to eat. Thank you again, Snoopy and mods and
Hey,
chat.
yeah,
You guys
I
are so
really appreciate
hospitable.
it.
So hospitable.
yes. Okay, well, Sissy, talk to you.
Always a pleasure.
Bye bye.
Bye, Potter.
Bye, guys.
Uber. And Melissa, 37. Shout out to y'all.
Mhm. I think. Well, I hope now that they leave Valarie alone and Cassandra and her name stops coming up. It's not fair. The stuff that was posted about Cassandra's son is extremely sensitive. It's extremely sensitive. She did send it to me, and there's no way I was posting it out here. That should be removed, and it needs to be removed, Steph, immediately. There's no way that information should have been passed on to somebody else to be used for their own live entertainment. That's wrong. That's exploiting. But yeah, from what you can hear, that's the truth. That is what happened. Valarie was a big part of that. And because she was over in Danny's and she realised the truth that came out about the police report, CPS report, and everything else involved with that story. And to this day, they're still windmilling, saying they support Ada. Instead of taking stock and saying, we really messed up here from the minute it became clear. Hey, Brandy, from the minute it became clear that she was a fraud, instead of covering that up, it should have been rectified immediately. So you're asking, why is this still going on after a year? Why are you still windmilling? Why have you still yet to come out and show all of the transactions received in Ada's name. Cash App and PayPal. And how those funds then were appropriated. And with somebody with a business background, none of that should be offensive. None of it. As a matter of fact, it should be all above board and common practice. I was watching, I found an old video, and it's interesting because on this old video, Valerie's actually on this too. There's a girl who had not been around, say, on the site for a while. And Valarie is asking, oh, has this person been around? Has anybody reached out to them to say, are they okay? And just like she described about what happened to herself, there's like this, Steph is there and she's kind of like, well, that person is gone. They had ordered X amount of stickers and they asked for a refund. And I'm not refunding them. Why would you not refund somebody something? Now, I can get the whole thing of if you're donating to a charity, then the money is kind of donated, it's done. But then it's very peculiar that somebody would ask for a refund. It begs the question as to what they were not content with. Food for thought. She has the power to squash this. She has the power to squash this and won't. We'll keep swinging. We'll keep swinging. It wasn't Jack, was it? No, it was Steph that said about the refund, that they had requested a refund. And then there was the whole conversation of, well, if you give the money, and then that's it. There's no like going back on it. And they receive stickers. Talk about the children. But when you talk about the children, they shut you down. When you talk about the children, you have to talk about where the funds are going. What children are you working with? Where? All of that stuff is pretty basic level business. And should be completely transparent. Remember the stickers, but I was new at this point. Yeah, this particular person who had gone and left got told here, the rhetoric was they were a mod and they lost their wrench, so therefore they were feeling a type of way. Which begs the question, why were they looking for a refund? What was it that piqued their interest? Or their dissatisfaction? Remember the stickers, but I was new at that point. Yeah, Star, you really need to address CsSondra and apologize for the blatant lie you caused on someone else's platform about her. Hopefully, Valarie, you will continue to be with like-minded, intelligent people on this, and blessings to you both. Right, God love for you. Valerie's a gem. Lovely person. Good heart. And genuine about helping people. She will show no receipts. Everything she has is damning. She's back here for the drama. She is. She's back for the drama. 2 days ago, she said she received no money from Mirth. The receipt went out. What was shown on Maggie's? And did she address it? Tell me one person in Steph's position with her organization that creates a whole new YouTube channel just to address drama. It's like Wendy 2.0. Speaking of Wendy, Wendy was on that episode also that I was looking at earlier. A lot of them are Travis unhealed content creators, stay educated, like-minded people. It's almost like they're like sharks. You can come out and say you have the best intentions in the world, but you're working with people who are coming from trauma. How do you work with children, but yet you're advocating for people who are adults? Like they're two different separate entities in themselves. But if you were like, Valarie was spot on. If it's about the children, why wasn't it about Ada's children? There's no way around that. Wendy's in a lot of episodes, I believe. Wendy was also in her chat the other night. Oh, really? 15 different personalities here, friends. Voices in my head. Create memory for some reason. It's not always a good thing. Oh, thank you so much, Valarie. Really appreciate you coming up. I really appreciate you asking to come up here too and using this platform to speak your truth. It's much appreciated. She is a wonderful lady, Plotter. She really is. So hopefully it is the last time. If you're not mistaken, Snoopy, yes, she was. Good night, baby. Hopefully it's the last time she has to come up and try. There's no reason that Valarie should be up here to have to address anything. She done nothing wrong. Nothing. She learned the truth about a situation. She was able to make her own mind up. That's it. She saw the truth. She was genuinely for the children and for helping people in general. And still does. And has continued to. She's a living angel. She really does help people behind the scenes without the recognition. And deserves to be left alone and not lied on. And the same with CsSondra. She's been through an awful lot. Her family has been through a lot. She does not deserve to have her name brought up here as just common gossip and lying for the sake of conversation, to have something to say. It's just wrong. It's wrong. I'm going to have to replay. Hey, Michelle. So that's what I wanted to cover, so I'm not going to hold you all too much longer. I am looking into this on a bigger scale, you do know that. And I will be coming back with that at some time next week. There's a lot in it. There's a lot in it. You deserve peace and subscribers. Leave them alone. Exactly. Leave them alone. There is no reason, none whatsoever, for them to be dragged in. Or something that they've done nothing. So enjoy the rest of your evening or the rest of your day, depending on what time of the day it is, wherever you are. Thanks a million for everybody that came in. Thanks to my mods for looking after the chat, and thanks to everybody else coming engaged. I appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye all.